What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tell It How It Is, No Filter. Thank you for joining me once again. It's episode 222. In the neighborhood where I worked recently, someone hit the number. I don't know if it was Mega Mill, Powerball, whatever, but that lotto shit is real, man. You may not believe in it. I'm not addicted anymore, but it's crazy. You know, I like to see it sometimes. Not the people who got it like that. Because, you'll be surprised who play lotto. The poorest of the poor to the richest of the richest. You know what I'm saying? They're still trying to come up. Which you can't really be mad at that mentality. But anyway, shout out to that said neighborhood. I ain't gonna put it on blast. It's just in Brooklyn. It was predominantly ethnic. So hopefully one of us won. I have to mention some things in the media, just a little bit. You know, I don't normally go. Normally, I just get to my joints. But yeah, this one is, I'm looking at it because there's a certain order I want to maintain, but I don't like to pause and break and debate. So let's just go. Halle Berry agrees to pay $8,000 a month in child support to her ex-husband. Before I comment on that, Safari says a man getting child support is crazy. He might as well put on a dress. Sorry, Safari, I have to strongly disagree. I don't know what you're going through in your life. I'm not gonna attack you specifically. What is the percentage? And that doesn't automatically make it right or, justify why I disagree with Safari's comment. I'll simplify it. Whoever the child lives with, if we're gonna go there, if we're going to involve the courts, I'm strongly against that. If we're going to involve the man, whoever the child lives with should receive child support. So there ain't no male or female, whoever has the kid. In most cases, the women, the mother, probably will have full custody. So that's why most men are paying child support. If you find a case like this, extremely rare, that a female is paying, I'm with that. And Safari also, I disagree. This is Halle Berry. It's not a chick working in McDonald's, because even if it was a chick that's working in McDonald's, it would still be the percentage. It would not be nowhere near this $8,000. So that's my take on that. Whoever has custody, if we're gonna go there. So Halle Berry, salute to you. I don't know if that amount, how you feel about the $8,000, based on, I guess, how much you make, how much you get. But if the child is with your ex-husband, pay that. If I do want to play devil's advocate a little bit and try to understand Safari's point, it's, for me, I don't really need it. You feel me? Like, I think we get triggered based on what's done to us. Like, if I had custody of mines and I was never dealt a bad hand, I probably wouldn't even think of it. Feel me? Like, if from jump, and this, I'm giving y'all this example and how maybe you should think, fellas. If you have a child with someone, the relationship doesn't work out, you get custody of the child. There was really no malicious, evil shit at the end. If y'all amicably just didn't work out and you gain custody, I feel you shouldn't get involved with the courts. Should the mother chip in and do things? Absolutely. I would leave her to decide that. I would try not to involve courts at all. Me. If it ended, we just ain't work, and I have custody. Cool. Do your part when you can. I don't even think I would hit the mother up at all for anything specific. Now, when my child goes on her side of town, it would be nice to see things, you know, certain things. Birthday time, Christmas time, whatever. You want to show some symbolic things that you are also contributing, but not for me. And especially not for my pockets, not for me to level up house-wise, whip-wise, none of that. Feel me? So that's that with that. But I get it if we holding a little venom because we were taken to court and we were forced the child support. If the tables ever turn, yeah, make that bitch pay. Right? I'm not saying everyone should go with that mentality, but I'm not upset if you feel that way. Me, little ego, I'm a little bit better on my feet. I'm kind of getting to it a little better in my older age. So I think I can handle my kid without child support. Just do your part. That's the mentality on both sides. If we can all get together and totally phase out child support court completely, where it's like everyone is grown, everyone knows what responsibility means. So let's just handle our business as parents and leave them motherfuckers out of it. I wish. Moving on, that's it. Tory Lanez get 10 years in prison. We've been knew that. I don't know if I mentioned it. I gotta re-mention it because I still think it's bugged out. I don't want to really tell you how I really feel in that situation. It don't matter. What's done is done. Hold your head, Tory. I think you were jerked. Trump in trouble again. How coinky dink. Trump got 9 lives, and apparently Tory Lanez has half a life because Trump should have 10 years for each time they caught him in something. But apparently he's dodgeball king. But anyway, there was the latest picture online of a face he's making, a real disgruntled type of face. I want to put that on on a t-shirt. I want to take that pic. I don't know if it'll be the very next part. No, it's not going to be. Remember, I do 2 parts. The following, though, when you don't see this, the next one, I'm going to aim for that shirt I'm talking about. Just for laughs. I think that face is priceless. Okay, moving a little slow. Let's go. That's it with that. Shout out BedrosKeuilian. That is a wild attempt to spell. His YouTube channel, I'll put it in the timestamps. The episode that says this one trait predicts success. So he broke it down like there's 1 degree difference from being average or savage. So he got this from somewhere, I can't remember. If I get it before or in time to put it in the timestamps, I will. 211 degrees is boiling. When you boil water and it's boiling, it's roughly 211 degrees. 212 degrees is steamed. So 211 is average, 212 is savage. Most of the world will get to or remain at 211. It's up to you to push through, push further, and be 212. Check it out. It'll be in the timestamps. Let's get right to it, though, because now I got to break things down. Men should be selective, too, like women. Women could check enough boxes and still not be the one. We're distracted by wanting sex. And regardless of the outcome with said woman, we should still hold some standards. I've talked about this in different breaths and lights and angles. And I know there's plenty of stuff on YouTube that touch on this as well. It's a battle within self. It's a battle, guys. I'm with you. I know the struggle. You just want to, know what I mean? Like the physical, that's what drew you there in the first place. You're thinking of all of the things, all of the nice, wonderful things you want to do to this beautiful creature you've met, had an exchange with, interacted with. And that's really the strongest power in your mind while you're doing all the other things that you should be paying attention to, the signs and the mannerisms and the mentality. Mannerism and mentality. So I can't really solve this problem for us because you could set it up that way, like, all right, let me move a little differently and stop thinking with the other head. Feel me? It's hard, man. We get distracted. But just because I can't save you don't mean I won't advise to try to develop a strategy to kind of help you not be a horn dog. So, a strategy I can suggest is you're gonna have to have combos. You're gonna have to really have combos, pick subjects, and judge really close and critically to everything that's said to you by this lovely young lady. Get as much info, because women love to chat. Get as much info as you can. You may just be listening to what she has to say to sound supportive or sound like you care, because again, you're thinking with the other head. But everything is given to you. Clues. Things are given to you that you can pick out. I know where to take this. I know how to view this. It be right there, but we're ignoring it because we're just listening and waiting on our time. I'm not mad at you for that. I'm just trying to save you headaches, because what's happening in my older age, what I'm seeing around me is, yes, that manly inner thinking with the other head, wanting to conquer the women, as many or at a set time or a set amount, whatever your angle is with this whole shit. I get it. It's biological. It's always going to be a feeling. Whether you respond to that feeling and act on it, that's on you. But if we could distract it for just a little bit, you can pick out. I'm repeating it because I want you to really understand. Initially, the physical thing is going to flare up. It's going to flare up. You ready to go. But if you listen, and some of us may do. Some of us may listen and we ignore it. Like, that's kind of, but I still want to, and that's it. So that's where you built your strength, and you got to eat that. You got to, chalk it up to whatever happens after that and use these experiences and hopefully get better and smarter. Because we still gonna have to eat that and bite a bullet a couple times. Because no matter how much you might adjust and be able to figure out a strategy where you're not just being a savage on a daily, you still gonna meet and interact where you're gonna ignore everything I'm saying and just go for the gusto. Feel me? So try to, have that inner voice talk to you as you interact and see a woman for what it is. Now, if you on for sport, if you out here single, living your best life, live on your own bachelor type shit, and you don't give a fuck about none of this, I get it. You gotta, you know what I mean? Do you. But at some point, even if you have that accessibility, you should still become selective at some point in your life, my guy. All right, move on. Last one before the break. When a man is handsome, educated, has money, but still single, what could be the problem? Should I leave you there and make you come back for part 2? Let's at least attack it a little bit. Social awareness, social skills, swag, confidence. There's more, but that's a pretty good start. See you in part 2.